Hey, this is Overpass Insights. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today I want to talk about how business owners and software developers need to embrace uncertainty. So I hate putting together puzzles. This came up over the Christmas period where my kids wanted me to help them put together a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. And I was like, well, I really hate doing puzzles, right? It just, to me, it feels like, and I know this seems stupid, but to me it feels like I'm solving somebody else's problems. Like I have so many problems in my life that I can't fix this for some guy who had a perfectly good picture and decided to cut it into 1,000 pieces, and now it's my problem, right? So like, that's just the way I'm like, oh, putting together a puzzle, I've never really been, I know it's soothing and it's relaxing and all that stuff, but I've just never really been into it. I was telling my sister this, and she said, yes, Eric, but unlike other problems, at least you know you can solve it. At least you know all the pieces are there. Unless you bought the puzzle used, and you're not sure if you have all the pieces, or it's been put away for a while, and you're not sure if you have all the pieces in front of you, you know you can solve it. And this is different than a lot of the other problems that we have, right? Whether it's in app development, or in business, or whatever, right? One of the big things I suffer from, and everybody suffers from who does anything creative, is uncertainty, right? You never know whether or not something's going to work, and you're always pressing ahead, right? One of the questions I get a lot, when people contact me on LinkedIn or through our consultancy link, is, Eric, can you tell me if this app idea is going to work? Or what niche should I go into? Or what kind of app should I create? Should I do a utility or a game? Or what can I do that will do better on the app markets? And I'm always like, if I knew the answer to that, I'd be doing it, right? You have to take risks and you have to put stuff out there. If you're going to be an app developer, you have to embrace the uncertainty of it. Because if you want certainty, you can go get a job. And even if you had a job, it's not that certain. I mean, I read an article over Christmas about, it was on the BBC website, about 10 major brands that disappeared in the previous decade. And I'm sure every single one of those brands had the smartest minds making these decisions, and they still had to take risks, and those risks failed them. In fact, motion pictures, they spend millions on movies, and they could flop at the box office or do really well, but every single time, they're fairly certain that it's going to work, but they're not. And it's the same with app development. We put something out there, we hope it'll work, we change something, we zig, we zag, but there's a risk involved. This is one of the things I hate about online courses and gurus, because what they're usually selling you is certainty. Like, my foolproof system to make things work, right? And it's, even when you look at it, they're trying to sell you a course, you don't even know whether the claims they're making are possible or not. You don't know if it's possible. Like for me, how do I believe that they're making all this money on Amazon FBA if their entire goal is to sell me something? My most popular video at the moment is how much money I make from apps, and I did it back in 2018, and it was all my passive app income at that time, and it was like 80 to 100 pounds a day. Then now it's like 30 to 40 pounds a day, and I'll do another video on that at some point as an update. But the big thing that I wanted to put that video out there for was to let you know that it is possible. It is possible, and I don't have a foolproof system, and I don't have any course to sell you, but just let you know, I've been able to make it work. So when you're plugging away at it and you're wondering whether or not I even have all the pieces in front of me to put together this jigsaw puzzle, you do. It is possible. It is possible to put something out there. And I know somebody will say, yeah, but is it possible in 2020? Yeah, it is probably. I assume so, right? There is no certainty. You have to put things out there, and that's the game we play. If you want certainty, go get a job. If you want to play this game, you have to deal with the stress. Oh God, the stress and the uncertainty, and I deal with it every day. And I wish I could say that it was easy. I mean, let me know what you guys think. What do you find the most stressful thing about app development, or doing things in general? Anyway, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow.